Hi guys, this is Shinryu the Trophy Hunter, and today I bring you a guide to platinum the game Warhammer 4000 Space Marine 2 for PlayStation 5. Estimated time is 60 to 70 hours, the difficulty depends on the multiplayer, so I leave it at 5 out of 10. And there are nothing missable since you have to kill 41,000 enemies, and for that you are going to repeat missions several times. There is a data slate collectible at the beginning of chapter 7 of the campaign that if you miss it, it is not possible to collect it by selecting chapter 7, but you will have to replay all chapter 6 and get to that point because the collectible is between the end of chapter 6 and the beginning of chapter 7. So how should we play? Start the campaign of any difficulty and find all 23 collectibles while taking out certain miscellaneous trophies. Then go to the operations and get all 12 collectibles and miscellaneous trophies. Go to the Eternal War and get all multiplayer trophies. And kill many enemies until you reach 41k. Let's see it in detail. In this game you can get all the PvE trophies in the campaign and operation mode by playing solo, but you need to be online constantly for the operation mode, otherwise your progress will not be saved. It resets every time you go from offline to online, so remember to always play online. During the campaign and operation mode, try to mark each type of enemies once using the up on the D-pad. You must mark all common enemies and bosses.
It is unsanctioned by the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Also, try in both modes to do 50 unique executions. There are classes and weapons that perform different executions, so probably you will get a trophy during operation missions. The trophy of killing 100 with environmental objects such as barrel explosions, eliminating 5 enemies while they call for reinforcements, force a Revener to release grabbed squad member will come naturally while playing. First, let's look at the campaign mode collectibles in chronological order and the miscellaneous trophies that are in chapter 2 and 6.
Indeed, their ships, these pods, all of it. Their very existence is heresy.
Tried to reach the down storm talon. Bog stunk beyond words.
Monstrosities flanked us. That's when the deserters took off. May the Emperor deliver swift retribution.
In Chapter 2, when fighting the Lictor boss, try to get him down from the heights before he makes the ambush attack. It will take several tries to learn the points where it appears, and it also helps a lot to play with headphones so you can hear his screams. If you fail and get ambushed, restart the last checkpoint.
Restock before we move on. Jump back engaged. Engaging thrusters.
Personal log, cycle 42.
Gears are grinding like an old contraption. Could take a while.
Report on the repair of the lantern on the roof of the residential block of the Parliament segmentum.
Sure they don't use it against you. Through here, brothers. The Adeptus Mechanicus put up a fight here. Those vile creatures taint every crevice. How far to the cogitator? No direct route. It'll take longer than I'd like. Why don't they attack? They're plotting something. What plotting could these insects be capable of? These are mere drones. Then what guides them? A worthy adversary.
Take corridor hive segment.
Restored. Corridor cleared for transit. Advanced by the Omnissiah's will.
This is great.
Brother, what happened on Gryer? Nothing good. Can you be specific?
I would sooner focus on the mission at hand.
You are withholding information relevant to the mission at hand.
Mind yourself, Sergeant.
Your behavior has been erratic. You force your way into classified files. You tell us nothing.
Gadriel,
We deserve to know who is leading us.
this conversation is over.
Cannon maintenance report 1.002.81. She's holding her shape.
They cried out my name, but I stayed hidden. My position, my rank, my life is...
The door is inoperative. Is there an alternate route?
Yes, but it would add considerable time.
Then we must find the power and the switch.
Record. Declare evidence. Crates found in sector.
Engaging thrusters.
Frost runs across my skin from where the traces of the cult are leading me. The astropathic tower is right in front of me. Thrown at all. Reaching the tower of the Adeptus Astra Telepathica was far too easy, as if none are aware of the war raging beyond their walls.
On the planet Demerium, Chapter 6, Dawn's Descent, there's a scene in which you will be flying. Hit objects 10 times for a trophy. Then, as you advance, you encounter a lesser sorcerer enemy. When he starts glowing and trying to revive enemies, hit him with everything you have to prevent him from ending with the resurrection.
Sorcerer is dead.
And finally, in this elevator, when you activate it, 3 enemies called Scarab Occult will appear. What you need to do is successfully parry 2 consecutive attacks.
Time is limited. We must take the risk. Move on to the cathedral.
Proceed with caution.
Thalassa, we are almost there. What is your status?
The sleeping giant will soon awaken, brother.
Hold for our signal.
Brothers, they're hearing us. Vox ghosting. Ignore it. 9 numbers, 9 words, 9 cries that go unheard.
analog backup log 8.6.C21P. Ekaterina Malvolos, analog backup log 8.7.A. Ekaterina Malvolos, analog backup log 9.9.I99I.
Fox is useless. We must find our brothers. It is that monstrous obelisk. It screams a silent wail of corruption. The human mind.
9 years.
See how the priests maintain these graves, even in the midst of this war. Their devotion is commendable. We must hurry. Our brothers pay in blood for every second we delay. They should be on the other side of that door.
Provide temporary rest to several deceased space marines with the Salamander chapter. They are
Now that we finished the campaign mode, we will go to the operation mode. To shorten the time, I recommend selecting a single class that is Tactical Marine or Vanguard, which are the classes that can use a main weapon and a melee weapon and take it to the maximum level. Remember that you must use the weapon at least once during the mission to get experience. Also, as you complete the missions, you will receive money and parts of the armor. When you manage to change each part of the armor for a new one, you will get a trophy. With weapons, you must unlock the limit of each level in order to continue increasing the level, and for that you will need these green, purple or yellow armory data that you will collect in the missions. For purple, you must play it on substantial difficulty or above, and for the yellow ones you will need to play on Ruthless difficulty, which also has a trophy. So for the trophies to improve weapons to the maximum level, you will need 2 yellow armory datas, so you must at least finish a mission twice on that Ruthless Threat.
Resting place for heroes from across the eons.
Brace for balefire! Cease to immolate us! That was invigorating! Specs deep down red.
For the Ruthless Threat difficulty, I suggest you play Mission 3, Vox Liberatis, because it has no final boss and also in 70% of the map you can run past the enemies. Try to play with friends or high-level random players because the bots do not have passive group skills and are level 1. A mini-boss may also appear, and when you defeat it, it will give you an armory data that depends on the level at which you are playing it. It will be violet or yellow. Remember that the appearance of the robots that give you the armory data or the items to obtain more experience are completely random. By playing several times, you will also get the trophy for collecting 200 objects, which are ammunition, armor, medikits or grenades.
Suspects deep scan ready. Betrayer scum got what they did. Found something useful. Be ready.
After reaching the maximum level of one class, the primary weapon and the melee weapon, we will go for the specific trophies for each class. In some cases, it is easier if you do it in the trials. With the tactical marine, you must kill 25 enemies with each of the main weapons he can use. With the assault marine, you must hit 500 enemies with the ground pound. Do it in the trials. With the Vanguard, you must make 100 gun strikes, which is when a red sight appears on the enemy and shot with R2. Can be done quite quickly in trials. With the Bulwark, you must kill 100 enemies with each melee weapon. With a sniper, you must make 250 headshots. This is very easy in trial mode. Do it with some weapons that can shoot many bullets. And with the heavy marine, you must kill 500 enemies while in heavy stance. Just hold L2 with the primary weapon and shoot. Now we will go for the Eternal War, that will be the multiplayer mode. Here there are also the same classes as in Operation mode, but progress is not shared. In this multiplayer we must play each mode 10 times, that is Annihilation, Capture and Control and Seize Ground. At least win one game with each class. And the most difficult trophy in this game and in multiplayer mode is to kill 5 players in a row without dying. The advice I can give you is to use the heavy marine, do not go forward alone, When you manage to kill someone, retreat, wait for your allies so you can use them as a shield and take advantage of their assistance. Do not rush and try to find enemies who are alone. The seize ground or capture and control mode is also better, since in these modes the enemies gather at a specific point. The key is to survive and not try to kill 5 as quickly as possible.
Weak, so he died. New objective point found. The moment is now. Servants of the corpse god claims the objective.
And finally, you will have to kill 41,000 enemies. It will take some time, and one of the best farming points is in the first mission of the campaign called Skyfire. Reach this point of the mission, and when your allies get on the elevator, just ignore them and stay killing the enemies. Remember that this will take many hours. The only good thing is that you can return to base whenever you want to rest and then resume from that point, unless you select another mission in campaign mode and the checkpoint is overridden. If you are using Titus, also remember to use Righteous Fury ability with a triangle and kill 100 enemies in that mode. That's all guys, I hope you like it and see you in the next video.